And right now, we will be joined by Reverend Victoria Carr-Ware from Seattle University's Campus Ministry, who will lead us in a nationwide climate prayer. We hold the earth.
Hi, thank you. So I would like to extend, let me get a little closer here. I would like to extend my gratitude to the panelists who shared their stories and their reflections and, the important work that they're doing. I just want to say thank you. In this time of COVID-19, we are certainly reminded of how deeply connected we are to one another and how much the choices we make individually and collectively impact the created order and this beautiful earth that we live on. We have a lot to think about, and certainly we have a lot to do. And so now I ask for us to just pause for a moment, to take a deep breath and consider all that has been said and shared during our time together. Wherever you find yourself, however you find yourself, maybe with a heavy heart, maybe with a sense of hopefulness, a renewed sense of calling, I hope so. We pause briefly to reflect and to consider what our hearts are telling us. And I now offer this prayer, which I will close with a climate blessing. Great and holy mystery, known and unknown, we thank you for the blessing of this day. We thank you for the blessing of this place, for its great beauty, for the power and the majesty of the lands and the waters. We pay respect to the Wamish elders past and present, and extend that respect to their descendants and to all indigenous peoples. And we thank the ancestors, those who have gone on and those who are always arriving. As we gather together, we have looked to many things, to the sacred, to the great spirit, to God, to the holy, to help us heal our relationships and heal our land. We call on holy mystery to inspire us and guide us and wake us up if needed, so that we may see the way forward clearly as we seek to bring about right relationship between all people and among all creation. We even ask forgiveness for the ways in which our actions have harmed these lands and the peoples and the animals and all creation, the vegetation, all life that inhabits this earth. We ask forgiveness for our weakness, for putting our desires for more and more wealth and prosperity over the needs of the most vulnerable among us. We have damaged the earth without mercy, and so we not only seek forgiveness, but also the courage to take swift action and to be our best selves, to give our best selves to each other, to this community at SU, to the nation, to the world. Remind us of the power of our voice and our actions, and remind us of the truth, justice, hope, and love. And so now let us receive this climate blessing. We hold the earth. We hold everyone who suffers from storms and droughts intensified by climate change. We hold all species that suffer. We hold world leaders delegated to make decisions for life. We pray that the web of life may be mended through courageous actions to limit carbon emissions. We pray for right actions, for adaptation and mitigation to help our already suffering Earth community. We pray that love and wisdom might inspire my actions and our actions as communities, so that we may, with integrity, look into the eyes of all living beings and truthfully say, we are doing our part to care for them and the future of the children. May love transform us in our world with new steps toward life. And so we lift up these prayers, and those spoken and unspoken, and all of the longing of our hearts for healing and reconciliation. And may it be so. Ashe and Amen. Thank you.